Now to college football and my man, the one and only primetime Deion Sanders. After 2 years with Colorado, head football coach Deion Sanders has landed 5 years of significant financial security. Via Brian Howell of the Boulder Daily Camera, the school has announced a new 5-year, $54 million deal for Prime Time, or Coach Prime. The $10.8 million per year agreement makes Coach Prime one of the highest paid college coaches in all of football. Okay, he makes about $10 million in 2025, 10 in 2026, 11 in 2027, and 2028, and $12 million in 2029. Deion Sanders had $18.3 million left on his original 5-year, $29.5 million contract. The deal also features big buyout numbers should Prime want to leave for another job. Major props to him, well deserved. Last season was a good season for him, much better than the first go round, the first year. When he finished like 4-8. But let's take into account the magnitude of who Deion Sanders is and what we're talking about here. The attention he has brought to this program is what really warrants the dollars. See, there's a difference between being a star and being box office. When you're talking about stars, stars are people who show up and do their job at a very high level. They produce. But it doesn't always translate in the box office appeal, generating revenue for a multitude of platforms that you may have available to you. Deion Sanders is that dude for the University of Colorado. Wasn't a damn soul in America outside of Boulder thinking about Colorado before Deion Sanders arrived. Matter of fact, they were 1-11 before he arrived. They improved by 3 games his first year, by 4 on top of that the next year. The man is special. The man has done a great job. And his ability to recruit, I don't think anybody denies. It's going to be a challenge, no doubt about that, being in Boulder, Colorado. In my estimation, I've always been on the record. I would love to see him in the SEC if he's going to be in college football. I've always felt that way. But there is no denying the magnetism that he has. He's a box office dude. When he walks in, he owns the room. He is that dude. He's the one and only primetime. Got a lot of love for him. He deserves this contract. I'm happy for him. And all that noise about his son and brash and arrogant and all of this other stuff, Deion said he knows what quarterback coach said it about him, and it was dealt with. In the end, you're going to have people hating on Deion, and they're not going to want to deal with him. And maybe the thought of having to deal with him is what's turning them off about Shador. But if you want to win, here's a piece of advice from Stephen A. Get the hell over it. Prime is a winner. And anything he touches, I think, is upward mobility waiting to happen. That's just me.